Greetings, everyone. GleeCon here again. This picture's a little blurry. With another episode of Lore of Warcraft. My focus wasn't great on this one. Sorry, but... Alright, we're now starting the third chapter in the third Chronicles. And this is the chapter that covers the expansion to Warcraft 3, the Frozen Throne. The last official section of games we have before World of Warcraft. And this looks like a picture of Arthas ascending to said frozen throne. It's actually a pretty cool picture. It's a shame that my camera skills suck. On our last episode, we kind of just caught up to about this point with Syl in the Sylvanas novel as well, and saw that her tension is kind of building between that and Arthas. And the side novels, all the side lore, most of it really just deals with that relationship, and it whitewashes everything else that happens in the first 2 out of 3 campaigns in this game, which is a shame. But Chronicles here will touch on some of it and probably at least set the scene for us, recap or pre-cap it for us. So stay a while and listen to the first part of chapter 3 called The Frozen Throne, which is Uprising. Once more, against impossible odds, Azeroth's defenders had turned back the Burning Legion. Despite the crushing defeat, the Demon Lord Kil'jaeden did not believe that all was lost. He still had the Lich King, some of his Dreadlords, and the Scourge at his disposal. The undead had suffered heavy losses in Kalimdor, but thousands of the monstrous creatures remained in control of Lordaeron. The Scourge could quickly replenish their ranks and mount another attack. But when Kil'jaeden reached out to the Lich King, his hopes died. The entity refused the Demon Lord's command. The Lich King had seen the defeat at Mount Hyjal as an opportunity to break free of the Legion, and he wasted no time. He rallied Arthas Menethil, Kel'Thuzad, and the rest of the Scourge in Lordaeron. With his forces amassed and completely under his control, he sent them against his remaining Dreadlord handlers, Balnazar, Varimathras, and Deathrok. Those are also the 3 that will become allied with Sylvanas. The Dreadlords stood little chance against the seething mass of undead. The demons fled into the Plaguelands and used their dark magics to shroud themselves from sight. Now the Legion could not oppose the Lich King. The Scourge was his and his alone. Kil'jaeden had always suspected that the Lich King might rise against him. What the Demon Lord hadn't expected was how devious his weapon had become. The Lich King had hidden his true might from Kil'jaeden and the Dreadlords. He'd played the part of a loyal servant, all the while manipulating the demons. As the Scourge had grown, so too had the Lich King's strength. His psychic power was far beyond what it had once been. The opportunity to use the Lich King to launch another Legion assault against Kalimdor had slipped away. Far worse, the entity now posed a direct threat to the demons. If the Lich King conquered Azeroth, any future demonic invasions would be nearly impossible. There was but one thing left to do: destroy the Lich King. Kil'jaeden sensed a new demon on Azeroth who was strong enough to complete the task, someone who had allied with the Legion during the War of the Ancients. Alright, and that really sets the table for how this game starts. So basically, in this expansion, the undead, with the defeat of the Burning Legion, the undead are breaking free and becoming their own thing, and probably are going to want to take over the world, and probably could, but they're going to use Illidan to stop that from happening. Alright, we have another episode in the pipe, 5x5, and hey, I appreciate everyone so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you next time on Lore of Warcraft.